This is his last hurrah before he disappears.
All right, let the record reflect State's President, Defense Counsel, and Defendant are all present. You can be seated.
Thank you.
All right, so I have reviewed the court file and listened to the arguments regarding the motion to continue. As I said before, in the motion for new trial and judgment of acquittal, I've reserved ruling on that. The motion to continue, I believe I need more information. So what I'd like to do now is get those doctors on the phone so I can talk to them about their availability.
I don't have their phone numbers with me.
All right, well, I can look them up.
Do you have, no, Perez.
Oh, yeah.
It's Mark Rubino, Judge.
Is he in Naples?
Yes, sir.
Judge,
Said-
I have
Says
his
he's a
phone number.
neurologist.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Judge, I have Dr. Rubino's phone number if you'd like it.
Yes.
239?
Well, no, here, you can write it down.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
There we go.
Text for text.
And then Dr. Brannon's. Right, those are the two doctors that you're...
That's it.
Okay.
Here.
Okay. That's Michael Brandon.
Okay.
I'm trying to find it, Judge.
Here's Dr. Mark Rubino's, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Dr. Rubino's office?
Hi, this is Judge Nick Thompson. I was calling for Dr. Rubino.
Oh, he is back with a patient right now. Is it urgent?
Fairly, yes. How long before you think he might be done with the patient?
It's going to be a minute. So can I put you on hold real quick? I'm just going to have him get out of the exam room.
That's fine, and we're on speakerphone here in court.
Hold on one moment.
All right.
Here's Dr. Michael Brannon's number.
Oh, you got Fort Lauderdale? Yeah. No, I was going to call her to get the phone numbers.
Okay.
Hello, this is Dr. Rubino.
Dr. Rubino, this is Judge Nick Thompson. We're here in open court. I've got you on speakerphone, and this is regards to the Wade Wilson case. His attorneys are here. He's present, and the state attorney's office is present.
Right.
And I was calling to find out, it appears, are you not available to testify for the Spencer hearing on Tuesday of next week?
No, I'm going to be in Miami for another case.
Which case is that?
It's, let me see, let me look it up real quick here. Last name is Sierra. Alberto Sierra.
Okay, and is that the case number? Or how do you spell Sierra?
Sierra.
Okay.
Case number is F1228840. It's actually a jail visit. I'm scheduled to go see him in jail.
So it's not you're not testifying in court.
No, I'm not testifying now.
Okay. So could that be rescheduled so you could be here Tuesday?
It's very difficult to get things scheduled, changes with my schedule.
Well,
And I just got a bunch of information on this guy, and I'm not really prepared to testify yet, so
well,
I just got everything
when did you get everything?
2 days ago.
So you were appointed back in April. You haven't done
Yes,
anything?
but I never got anything until 2 days ago.
Who did you get that from? The attorneys?
Really.
Okay.
Well, Ms. Perez sent it. I didn't send anything to any of the doctors.
Oh. Was it from Ms. Perez or Mr. Shirley?
Oh, Wendy Perez. Yes, Wendy Perez.
Okay.
That's from that team. I don't know.
All right. In regards to preparing for your testimony, what is it that you have to do? Like, in other words, in terms of,
Well, typically I would need to, one, review records and actually schedule time to see him, order testing for imaging, because he reportedly has some head injuries that I need to further evaluate, and that's going to take some time, because
and no one's asked you to prepare these things since April?
I need something to base it on. I need a diagnosis code. I didn't know he had head injuries till Tuesday, since I talked to Mr. Shirley on Tuesday.
Okay. And you didn't, so you weren't getting information during the trial, during the guilt phase or the penalty phase or anything?
No, I was not.
Okay.
No, they were actually waiting on another doctor to generate a report,
Okay.
but that never happened.
Okay. How long, what time frame would it take for you to do the work that you, apparently, I've looked in the court file, it looks like you've been authorized to be paid for these services. How long will it take you to complete the work that you've been paid for?
I haven't been paid yet, so no. I mean, I usually
Okay.
I don't bill until I do the work. It's just out there until I do the work.
Okay. How long will it take you to do the work?
The opportunity to do that, and I can. It's easy to me in Lee County, so I can do that on a pretty short time frame
How short?
because it's not a long distance. I would say 1 month at least. Well, actually, probably more than a month because it depends on the getting approval for the imaging. Once I order the imaging, that has to be approved, that has to be scheduled and done. Then I have to look at it, but but most of the time is between me writing the orders and the imaging getting done.
And the imaging, I know the attorney mentioned an MRI. Is that what you're talking about, an MRI?
Typically, with brain injury cases, I end up doing an MRI and a CT PET.
Okay.
Those are different tests.
And can those be done with mobile MRI?
Typically, no, because the MRI needs to be at 3 Tesla.
And
But
they don't
there's,
have mobile for that?
Tests all through Lee and Collier counties. Some in Naples, I know.
You said it has to be a Tesla MRI?
Well, no. Tesla does not make MRIs. 3 Tesla is Tesla. Before Tesla started using it, is a term for magnetism, magnet strength.
Okay. And you say there's not a mobile one in Southwest Florida, you think, that would be able to do that?
I don't think it's a mobile because those are very powerful and they'd be shielded, have better shielding because they're very powerful magnets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not aware of any mobile units. Usually the mobile units are high field or low open eyes, and they're meant for they came into existence more for personal injury cases.
Okay. All right. Any questions from the state or defense? For the
No,
doctor?
Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, doctor. We'll get back with you.
Welcome.
Judge, I apologize. I thought he had the documents well in advance because he's the one who mentioned CT scans to me in our telephone call on Tuesday.
Good morning, Dr. Brandon's office.
Hi, this is Judge Nick Thompson. I've got you on speakerphone. I'm looking for Dr. Brandon, please.
He is actually in court. Can I help you?
Yes. When will he be out of court?
Oh, I I can't really tell you that.
Okay, generally, ballpark.
He's in a trial.
He is? What trial is he in?
He's actually in Palm Beach. It's a murder trial.
Which case, do you know?
Palm Beach.
Yeah, which case?
Marcia Thompson.
Okay. And you said it's in West Palm Beach?
Correct.
Okay. Do you know if he's supposed to be there all day today, or?
As far as I was told, he was supposed to be there at least. I mean, this was all day yesterday as well.
Okay.
He didn't even get on the stand yesterday. He was supposed to, so he was definitely on the stand today. It's actually on court TV if anyone is questioning what's going on. But he's supposed to be there. He told me at least for the morning. He told me to cancel all the morning. He
Okay.
didn't really tell me exactly what time they'd be finished.
Okay. All right.
Is there something that I can help you with?
Yes, hold on one second.
May I ask a question?
Yes, you can ask a question.
This is the state attorney, Assistant State Attorney Sarah Miller.
I don't know if she can hear you.
Oh, I can come up if that's okay.
Hold on one second. Somebody wants to ask.
Hi,
Go ahead.
good morning. This is Assistant State Attorney Sarah Miller. Do you know, is he answering cell phone if you're able to text him to see if he is available to speak with us? The reason is we have a sentencing scheduled for Wade Wilson. It's a death penalty case, and I believe he was appointed to assist the defense with that, and so we're just trying to see, the defense has requested a continuance to not have the sentencing, so we just want to know
What his
where
availability
he's at,
is.
what his availability is, and what his status of review is for Wade Wilson.
Well, we weren't able to see him because of the technical difficulties. So until that's resolved, I'm not really sure. But
What technical
purposes, you would need to speak with me anyways.
what technical Hey, what technical difficulties?
So when we try to log on, the problem is that he's not approved as a professional visitor, so it would be recorded, which it can't be. So there is a way to get him to be a professional visitor. It's just impossible to get a hold of the jail to then approve him to be that visitor. So that's kind of the issue that we were having. And now I've done it before. It just takes forever. So it's more a matter of like either we need time or he doesn't see him and he just reviews the records, or that's kind of where we're at, unfortunately.
Okay. Thank you. Any other questions?
He can use I've used an attorney's login before, but then that also creates an issue too, and sometimes it doesn't work. And so that was the only other holdup as well. We tried to exhaust every option we could. If it's a matter of him going there, again, he could go there in person, but then with his schedule, that would be, weeks till I could get him there because we are far, we're in Coral Springs.
When did he start trying to make arrangements to log in and meet with him with the jail?
Hold on one second. I went back and forth with the other woman who was helping. Like a month ago? Yeah.
Okay, and so you just weren't having any luck with the jail, and then it just didn't go any further than that?
Correct. Well, because I guess I thought somebody maybe on their end was maybe going to look into it, and then we were also kind of told to put it on hold because we weren't even sure if it was going to happen. So, again, I could do a little more research to get it done. It's just a matter of time.
Has he already reviewed the records of Wade Wilson?
I don't want to speak 100% for him, but I believe so. I'm not sure.
Okay, so.
I'm not sure if he put that on hold because he didn't see him, because sometimes he likes to interview the people first. But again, maybe because he knew that he wasn't going to, maybe he did.
Judge, I just approved a bill he submitted to JAC for, I think, 10.1 hours of record review.
Oh, then he did. Then for sure. Yes, perfect.
Okay, so what would the time frame be if he could do this? So he's able to do his testing via Zoom?
Correct.
Okay, so when would?
But if he's like a professional video, visitor, only because then it's, it can't be video just because of the tests and stuff.
Okay, so if that were to be arranged with the jail, because obviously that's something the state can assist with, we've just not ever heard of any of this.
Yes.
How long would it be before he could do this? like, what's his availability to do that as well as to testify in court?
I mean, I would say, I'm just looking, like, I'm looking at, August is not horrible. I mean, if we could get it situated, I mean, he has availability to do the evaluation, I would say, first 2 weeks of August, and then usually it takes about a week for him to write a report, if that.
Okay. I don't need another question.
Okay, all right, thank you. Any other questions, Mr. Shirley?
No, because Mr. Hollander says that they can use his account, which would be like,
I'll let you all talk to each other about that. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem, just keep me posted, let me know.
All right, bye-bye.
There was a problem. I think I have an account for you.
I do not.
All right. All right, well, that gives me some more information then on what I guess has not been done.
Right. But at least with Dr. Brandon, that sounds a lot more feasible than the neurological examination.
All right, well, State?
Judge, as far as Dr. Brannon, his schedule seems reasonable. I think Dr. Rubino is someone who's, we should not continue over 30 days for him, given that he hasn't reviewed anything, and not only that, but he's wanting to order this expensive testing that's really not probably going to happen. JAC is likely not going to fund it, and to send him out to do MRIs does not seem necessary given the lack of evidence we heard regarding brain damage. To me, it's just a fishing expedition to try to say that he has some sort of brain damage when the records and all the evidence that came out don't support that. That's my opinion on Dr. Rubino. As far as Dr. Brannon, I would leave that to the court whether a continuance should be allowed for him to do his work and to testify.
All right, sure.
Judge, I'll try and get everything I can done with both of these within whatever time frame you set.
Well, I did take judicial notice. You mentioned the Zeiler case, so I did look at that. There was an order done to allow for MRIs to be done in that case. That was done, I believe, Radiology Regional. That was done before the trial. And
He also had actual evidence getting into car wrecks, I believe, of brain damage that there was a factual basis.
Yeah, she's right. There was a history of brain damage.
He had
okay.
been in a motorcycle accident. Yeah.
So then, what is it that compels you to ask the court for a continuance to have these type of tests and this Dr. Rubino to help you in this case?
Well, as I stated initially, I'm not thoroughly convinced that Dr. Rubino is going to be able to provide any evidence that might tend to sway the court toward our position of life. I think Dr. Brannon certainly should have the opportunity to do that. And, you know, whether it takes 3 weeks or takes 30 days. But I feel confident in speaking with Ms. Perez because she's worked with Dr. Brannon in the past, and I spoke with him last week. And he's already reviewed all of the documents, so he's got all the background information. I think he can hit the ground running, and we can at least use his testimony in order to provide some information to the court at the Spencer hearing. So,
All right. If I continue this, let's say I continue it to August 27th is a date that I have open. What I need to know from you is, and I have asked this question before, is everything done? Everybody is going to be able to have their work done. the answer I got was in the affirmative. So I'm asking this again, though, but I really need to know.
I will not be back in front of the court asking for further extension.
All right. Anything else from the state? Are you all available on August 27th?
The state is, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'll have to be. I'll cancel whatever I have.
All right. Then I will grant the motion to continue to August 27th at 9 a.m. for the Spencer hearing. And then we'll set sentencing for 1:30, let's say 2 o'clock.
Judge, if there's any issues with the jail, I would ask that the state be notified because we are able to, we have people we talk to in the
Yes.
jail that can assist in getting that
I will
done.
expect and require that council communicate with each other if there's any difficulties in accomplishing the work that anybody needs to step in to assist to get those communications accomplished.
It would probably work better if Dr. Brannon came over here, but once again, it's time and
Well,
expense.
that's more than a month
Yes.
for him to get the work that he's, been authorized to do
Yes, sir.
since April.
And Judge, we would expect in return, because this is being done at a sentencing rather than at the penalty phase, we would expect a report or something from Dr. Brannon prior to that Tuesday so that we can prepare to cross him and do what we need to do on our end.
Well, I think that's reasonable. They should have it at least 10 days before,
Okay.
so.
All right, so then what's the date on that? So by close of business, Friday, August 16th, should I have any reports to the state?
That's fine.
All right. If there are any other issues that could potentially cause delay, please file an appropriate motion and notice it for hearing, get contact with the other side, make sure that you coordinate with them and contact my office to coordinate any other further hearings in that regard. And
Judge, obviously, the other thing the state would request is if there are going to be, if Rubino is going to do his job of getting brain scans, that order be done
needs to be
right away.
right away.
Right. First of all, I have to find somebody who'll do it because radiology regional won't do it again.
Okay. Well, if it becomes necessary, if you deem it not necessary, obviously it's not an issue.
Right.
If it's something that you in good faith believe is necessary, then I think I would like to explore having it done as a mobile thing if possible. I understand what Dr. Rubino said on the phone, but I don't know if all the capabilities out there. But I would prefer that it be done mobile, that it be brought to, I guess, the core. They could do that at the core facility.
Right. Okay.
So if there's any issues with that, again, file a motion, contact opposing counsel, and contact my office, and we'll set it for a hearing.
Yes, sir.
Anything else from the state or defense?
No, sir.
All right. We'll be adjourned.
Thank you.